Well, this Sunday is Father's Day, and in honor of Dad's special day, we are sharing a story of resilience, family, and football. Former NFL player and best-selling author Tim Green may have lost his voice to ALS, but he's using technology to make sure nothing is left unsaid. ABC's Danny New has his story.
First of all, this is my voice. I'm Tim Green.
In honor of Father's Day this weekend, we are checking in with a best-selling author and former NFL star who has spent the last year bonding with his son in front of a microphone.
I don't want you to feel sorry for me because I don't feel sorry for me.
Tim Green, who was diagnosed with ALS in 2016, has teamed up with his son Troy to host a podcast together called Nothing Left Unsaid.
Him and I have been best friends since I was probably 4 or 5 years old.
As you can see from these behind-the-scenes pictures of our interview, Tim is a special camera that can read his eye movements on the tablet below to spell out words. But to make things easier, I sent my questions ahead of time.
How meaningful has this been to host this podcast with your son?
It became a way for us to share honest conversations, laugh together, and talk about life.
Now, Tim might not be able to move many of his muscles, but he can still laugh quite a bit. In fact, when basketball legend Charles Barkley came on,
and I hear my grandmother say, "Charles, bring your back here."
Tim laughed so hard, Troy said they had to pause the recording to wipe the tears from his eyes so his camera could still track his movements.
This is an honor.
They also welcomed broadcaster Joe Buck, whose first network broadcasting partner was Tim Green. Troy said he got to hear stories about his father he never knew.
They were more in awe of the volume of food that your dad could consume.
Sounds right.
And while, of course, Troy says it has been tough to see the disease take away so much, he is still quite grateful to have access to his father's mind and spend this time together.
There is a way to live a very, very meaningful life.
One thing I didn't get to mention is that together the Green family has helped raise more than $10 million for ALS research, which you can contribute to at tackleals.com. In New York, for ABC News, I'm Danny New.